Hello, Dr. Vikki Petersen here. I want to just clarify something that I run into a lot, and that is that individuals that are learning more about functional medicine, root cause medicine, are really understanding the importance of gut health. The term leaky gut has definitely become more of a household word than ever before, or a term, I should say. But something that I've run into is the understanding of some of the tools that we use in order to assess gut health and optimize gut health. Your gut is what turns your food into fuel. And so obviously, if your food is not turning into efficient fuel and your cells are not being correctly fed, how can your body function optimally? It can't. So from that very basic of food to fuel, if that gut is not functioning well, you're going to have a problem everywhere because your cells need to be fed. So that's one level of simplicity. Then we have the fact that the gut hosts 70 to 80% of the human immune system. So we get into problems of just immune function, defending you against bad guys, and then leaky gut coming in, the association with that, and autoimmune disease. So the fact that you have 100 trillion organisms in your gut. This is now being called the microbiome. If you're not familiar with that term, you've heard of probiotics. Those are all the good guys in the gut. And these good guys outnumber the cells in the human body by 10 times. So quite a community down there that we're learning tremendous amount about. But when it's a happy, healthy community, you have a strong immune system, you have the ability to keep bad genes, meaning genes that be moving you toward a disease process, in the off position. So you really can't talk enough about the gut. There's the gut-brain connection, so the gut hormone connection. So a happy gut is something that really can never be ignored. One of the tools we use, in addition to looking for food sensitivities, meaning foods you might be eating that your body's having a negative reaction to, is we use a test called a stool analysis. It's a comprehensive stool analysis. And the distinction I want to make today is what that means. So, you know, it's stool that you put in a little vial and you send off to the lab. They do their thing, but what is their thing? So the kind of laboratories we use that typically functional medicine doctors use, it's called a comprehensive stool analysis because it's looking at bacteria and fungi and various pathogens, parasites, yeast, amoeba, a very large group of organisms that could be creating an imbalance in your gut. It's also looking at enzymatic levels. It's looking at the good bacteria in your gut to see how healthy those are as opposed to some of the bad guys, and of course any infiltration of bad guys. So, as I said, bacteria, parasites, amoeba, fungi, yeast, etc. So it is extremely in-depth, extremely comprehensive, but what I do find is sometimes when I bring that up to a patient that would be a good idea to address, they'll say, oh, my medical doctor did a stool test on me. It's a very, very, very different analysis. So a typical medical stool test is looking for a bacteria in the stomach called H. pylori or Helicobacter pylori, and then it's looking for 2 to 3 maximum parasites like Cryptosporidium, Giardia, etc. So it's a very, very narrow look for very specific organisms that are very valid to look for, certainly, but it's not this, close to 100 different organisms and parameters that can be addressed. So if you've heard about stool tests and then your doctor said, oh, we can do a stool test, realize it's completely apples and oranges. These are very, very different. And the reason I bring it up is I don't want you to feel like, oh, that analysis has been done and I'm fine. Because if you're having digestive problems, autoimmune problems, hormonal problems, etc., you want to do it right and make sure you're only ticking off the box that that's not a problem by doing the right test. So I hope that was helpful. If your health is not the way you want it to be, please reach out. That's why I'm here. And we can offer you a consultation. It can be in person if you're local. We can do it over the phone if you live in the US. And we are a destination clinic, so we frequently see people from across the country. You can call us at 408-733-0400, or you can visit us on the website, rootcausemedical.com, and we can set up a consultation that way. So I hope this was helpful. Please share this with others. It's a wonderful tool to use, and it can really give you a lot of data, and I just want to make sure you take advantage of it if you need it. I'll see you soon.